All right, so I'm going to be applying the moisturizing hair pudding into my hair. You guys asked, can you use this on braids? Can you use this on locks? And the answer is 100% absolutely, because as you see, it just goes right in. Your hair will drink it right up. Now, you might want to be heavy-handed with the pudding. You do not have to be. I'm going in, as you see, pretty liberally into each section, avoiding the scalp. You don't want to add any products, any oils, butters to your scalp. And then, of course, I like to add a little bit extra to the ends. The ends of your hair are the oldest parts. We're going to add a little extra just to, give it a little extra protection. And that's it. We're just going to go in section by section. So when I think about a protective hairstyle, I think of hair that is moisturized. And how you get moisture into your hair is first by shampooing it. So no matter how you wear your hair, you always want to make sure that you are shampooing it on a regular basis. Regular basis could be 7 days, it could be 3 days, 5 days, whatever happens for your lifestyle. But you definitely don't want to try to go longer than 7 days if you can help it. The reason why is the longer you go without shampooing, the longer you are denying your hair hydration. Let me explain. When you shampoo your hair, you are removing all of the oils, the dirt, the gunk from your hair. You're also going to help the cuticle or the outermost layer of your hair to lift so that it can now absorb moisture. And if your hair is low porosity, you do not want to skip this step. Low porosity hair has a tendency to hold on to product and get product buildup a lot faster. Next is, of course, if you shampoo your hair, guess what? You want to follow up with a conditioner. What the conditioner does, because it has emollients in it, emollients are your oils and butters, and that is what lubricates the strands. It coats the hair and it helps your cuticle to smooth. This starts locking the moisture into your hair. The same principle, whether your hair is in braids, twists, mini twists. I know you guys love mini twists. They're so cute. If your hair is in locks, you still want to maintain your hair. You don't want to do a set it and forget it. That's how your hair becomes dry, it becomes brittle, and it breaks. And so you're thinking, oh wow, look at all this hair growth I'm getting. And then when you take your hair out of its style, you notice there's a lot of breakage happening. So be wary and be careful. And when you use your leave-in, it's going to be the same thing. The leave-in conditioner is exactly what it sounds like, where you leave it in your hair. Again, it's going to have those oils and butters incorporated as part of the formula. I'm using the Moisturizing Hair Pudding, which is my go-to product. It's great for all different hair types, textures, styles. It locks that moisture into your hair. So again, it's coating the strands, but it's also going to create a protective barrier around your hair so that your hair holds the moisture in longer, meaning your hair is going to stay hydrated much longer. You want to go section by section. You don't need to use a ton of product. And just work it in. Work it in. Be patient. Take your time. Use this as a time to maybe talk nicely to your hair. Tell your hair how much you love it. Our hair, it holds it all in. Just like water, just like everything else. So be kind to your hair, be kind to yourself. Our hair is an extension of who we are. Whether you wear it short or long, you want to make sure that you are being kind to your hair. We're at the last section. And again, you just want to work it throughout. Now, I'm not going to use a gel or anything else with this. I'm just want to make sure that we are locking as much of that moisture, that beautiful moisture, into our hair. This is how you protect your hair. Keeping it in low maintenance styles is not protecting your hair. Just because you're not touching your hair doesn't mean it's protecting it. If you're doing set it and forget it, you're just allowing your hair to dry out. Now we're going to dry our hair. Question I get asked all the time when I talk about air drying versus heat drying is, well, my hair is in braids or my hair is in twists. Do I still need to heat dry my hair? And the answer is yes, 100% yes, because it's still your hair. And the principle of you don't want to leave your hair in a wet state. When your hair is wet, it has been weakened. So you're leaving your hair weak for hours, sometimes days, depending on how wet your hair is, how much product you've used, and how thick your braids and twists are, right? So you don't want to keep your hair soaking wet or wet for a long time. That's why I am going to go in with my diffuser to dry my hair. You can either use a diffuser on your blow dryer, and what this is going to do, the diffuser is going to diffuse the air and the heat so that it's going to be more gentle on the hair, and it's not going to be as concentrated as if you didn't have the diffuser. So what this is going to do is going to dry your hair faster than air drying, but it's not going to cause damage to your hair. Or you can sit under a hooded hair dryer. Either method is going to give you a gentle ambient heat that's going to help the health of your hair so that you can maintain it longer. After I have dried my hair with my diffuser, I like to go in with my Gimme Shine hair oil. Now, this step is optional, but I love it because it helps to just lock it all in and just finishes the style. So I'm just going to take a few pumps into my hand. And again, just working it through. The Gimme Shine hair oil is super lightweight. It has only 3 ingredients and it's all natural. It has argan oil, squalene, and grapeseed oil, all very lightweight. So it's not going to make your hair feel greasy. It's not going to weigh it down. But what it's going to do is also still help to penetrate into the hair shaft to continue to protect your hair. I keep saying moisturized hair is protected hair. And I'm using a raw oil on my hair, but as a finisher. I'm not applying it to my hair while it's wet or damp. I waited till my hair is fully dry. This is key. I think people, when they use oils on their hair, they're using it in the wrong order because they might do either the LOC, which is liquid oil cream, or LCO, liquid cream oil, but their hair is still wet when they're doing this. Whereas the experts say that you should be using oils on your hair after it has dried. And that's why the Gimme Shine hair oil is so great. You can use this on straight hair, curly hair, locks, braids, whatever style you're doing. It's going to give you extra shine. It's going to coat the strands, creating a protective barrier. And finally, you want to make sure that you apply it to the ends. Our ends of our hair are the oldest part and the most susceptible to damage. So you always want to make sure we spend extra care. And that's it. Keeping my hair healthy while still in a protective hairstyle.